So the office looked okay. The plastic screens in these windows were puffing, but I'm dry. I hope that it holds up during the height of the storm. But getting by. Got this against the house. So, okay, I'll see, won't see daylight for a while. Okay. Yeah, here we go. It's still coming out of the north and east. You can see the rain bands blowing by. That was a big gust. North and east means it's still coming at us. The day's not done. Come on, dude. Yeah, still, this is facing east. North and east. Still coming at us. Brave dog. Okay, with the storm, heavy winds coming out of the north, and I just heard the radio station governor say right around 10 o'clock we'll be receiving an alarm on our phones when the heaviest winds will happen. But here's where, this is the roof seam, and this is where I'll be looking for signs of stress, of roof lifting, and if so, then I know the roof is going to be compromised. I better put a towel down in here. No signs of compromise yet. Now, years ago, down in this corner is where the roof lifted during some storm we had, and I had this extra beam put in for support for this corner, but no roof lifting at the moment. Okay, this is it for the night. Pitch dark. Barely see the light out the window. But this is probably a hurricane. Oops, can't see anything. I think it's about 7 o'clock, 6:30, something like that. In it for the night. Now, this is about 9 o'clock, and the worst is still about 2 hours away. Still got 2 power lines. Daddy was rocking and rolling. Big dog. Daddy was rocking and rolling. The house over there still has a roof on it. This is hurricane force, and the storm's probably about 50 miles away. About 50 miles away, the storm. And they're saying it jogged a little bit to the west, which is wonderful. It's supposed to come maybe 20 miles away from St. Croix. So I'm holding in there. But the worst is still a couple hours away. This isn't it. Well, I'm concerned. Got the lantern on, but still watching this wall, still watching this ceiling. It's still coming out. The storm's still coming out of the north, going on there. I don't see any vibrations. And I'm getting water coming in. I thought I had the water problem solved. But Duke's a little bit quiet. And so it's mop-up kind of stuff. But I got that pillow in there for that board. That board Cliff and I put up just the other day. But the old roof, see, it's those kind of gusts that lift something. Now they're calling 175 mile an hour winds, and that would be at the eye wall. But if the eye wall stays off of us, that's beautiful. And if it's going southeast to northwest, 20 miles off, Frederickstead will probably get hit pretty bad. But I'm prepared. I got a bucket over there with emergency supplies. I got things ready to go in case I have to go out the door. So, wow, it's now, I don't even know what time it is. It's now 10 till 11. I'm over in the office. One of the windows in the gallery just blasted out. I was out there mopping, and within a few minutes after I left, kaboom. So the gallery is compromised. So I'm over here, concrete building, Duke scared. But the concrete building, I should be all right. But now the old house, the roof stayed, the windows gave. And there's still 3-4 more hours to go. All right. Let's see, it's about 2 o'clock. It's still going on. And one of the biggest gusts of wind just came through. I'm in a concrete building, concrete roof, concrete walls, and this building shook. You can hear the sound. It's been going on and on and on. Yeah, it just won't quit. I've been hearing bangs and crashes outside. I'm afraid of what I'm going to see when I get up in the morning. Duke's here. As long as the shutters on this building hold up, that's important. But it's going to be rebuilt, I got a feeling. I'd like this storm to go away. So 2 o'clock, 4 more hours till daylight. Yeah, I'm hanging in there. Well, it's 6:30. I'm scared to go outside. Scared to find what I might find. Here's where Duke and I slept since 11. Got water on the floor here. That window gave way. Here we go. Here we go. Water on the floor here. I can clean that up. Oh, the house. Here we go. Oh, 24 hours of this thing. Since yesterday morning. Since yesterday morning, about this time, gentle breeze started blowing. Come on, dude. He and I didn't get in as much sleep. 24 hours of this thing. I'm scared to go out. Truck's still there. I don't see any broken windows. I know I've lost one window in the main house. Our hut's gone. All the little chickies. Oh, they had no place. Oh, the chicken coop. The chicken coop is gone somewhere. The whole chicken coop. Where in the hell? Daddy-o came off his blocks. Where did the chicken coop go? Big heavy chicken coop. Tree strip. This is Hugo too. Oh my goodness. There's the office. Oh, little chickies. There's one. Oh, where's the chicken coop? Lightning. Maria doesn't know when to stop. Okay, shutters here. I'm going to do a survey. Oh, another little chickie girl. Oh, that screen door. Light fixture. It's still blue. Oh, one of my lines came down. Whopping. Oh, my line's back there. Where in the heck did the chicken go? Cliff's truck frame. All my lines are tangled up with underneath. Where did the chicken go? House. Roof on this side, power line. Now that's power line. Oh, my seat rape gone. Oh, look at the sea, it's mud. Oh, I hope my house can be powered up. Hope I have a roof, and I hope the electrical system stays. I hope I can power up by generator. He stayed pretty good shape. All the vegetation is gone. Houses around the neighborhood. My house. I see shutters and stuff. That little thing stayed. Oh, here's what scares me. Oh, I've got roof. Oh, thank you, Jesus. One shutter came off to this room. Oh, I think I got complete roof. There's the window that blew out. 11 o'clock last night. That's when I took off for the office. Oh. This is, oh, their vegetation is stripped. Now, what's all that? That's probably something from Shug. Oh, my goodness. But I think I got a roof. This was a wet storm, too. This had lots of rain. All these shutters stayed on. Thank you, Jesus, for that. Oh, I might have a house that could be powered up. All of that stuff. Let me go inside. Broadband's gone, power's gone, phone's gone, cable's gone. Big dog. Oh, be good. House. Now that's plate glass there. I don't know what that plate glass is from. Light fixtures. Screen door gone. I'll get you, little girl. Oh, even her feathers. Blew her feathers off. Oh, bless her heart. Okay, screen door gone. Main door. Oh. Water. I'll take water. Oh, living room. Now there's water all over the floor. All the carpet's a shot. But sliders here held up. Let me unlock. Gallery. This is where that window blew out. Window blew out here. That started the whole thing. Water. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Oh, I think I can power up. I think I can power up. I don't know. You're not seeing down here. Water on the floor here. Rugs are shut. Oh, I got a bed. I'm so tired. Yeah, there's water on the floor. If I can get the generator. Oh boy, even in the bathroom. Oh my. What a 24 hours. Maria. I think I'm pretty self-contained. I think I can clean up. Come daylight again, I'll start all over again. Let me kind of think about that window, how I'm going to seal that up. Duker, my buddy. Duker, old boy. Hey, Duke, it's me. It's me. The door closes. Hey, boy. Daddy, water's blocked. But he's full of water. Yeah. I gotta jack him up, get him going. But office, I'm surprised that part of the building stayed on. Little hut's shot. I just want to rest. Shutter stayed on, but boy, rain came in, and 11 o'clock was the heavy stuff, and it just never ended. The sound was incessant. The sound just never stopped. And see that window, that shutter failed. I'll rip this one. Knock this wall down. That shutter failed, which let a lot of water into the kitchen. Oh, my phone and cable, it's going to be months. Block wall, no big deal. But I had no clue where the chicken coop is. It must have just gone tumbling. Trees. A lot to clean up. It split from somewhere. I don't know where that came from. Here's a door from the chicken coop. There it is. There's gone. No more chicken coop. Just went tumbling. Wind out of the northeast. Oh, I'm just staggered. I'm just staggered. All the work gonna have to do. But I hope and pray that I can be powered up. Oh, like a bomb went off. Let me fire up the big dog. Please, please, please. Yes. Oh, just, I don't know where to start. Very demoralizing, powerless to stop that. What do we do? Okay. Thank you, big dog. Thank you, Jesus. I got cleaning up to do. Okay, I'll start here a bit. All right, my boy's here. 7, a little after 7. His truck lost the tailgate. So we're debating whether to try to go somewhere to get phone. I just don't know, Cliff, it would be up. Okay, you slipped through the thing? Dirty dog. Alright, well, got some cleaning up to do. Okay, Cliff's gonna go see if he can get home. People know, family know. I'm gonna kind of try to get some water out. There's the girl starting to come out. Cliff came to check on me. Alright. Clean up time. Okay. 7:30. Gotten about 5 hours of work done. Gotten a lot accomplished. Got big man going. Got big man going. So the house is powered. Yes. Thank you. House is powered. That's such a big help. I've started dry vacuuming and mopping up all the water that was left in here. I replaced this broken window like this, and it turns out that it was from that house over there. Like I said, their deck, I found a piece of wood wedged in the bottom of this, which broke this pane of glass. And there's all his decking. I knew he was going to lose some things. So, gallery kind of going again, been mopping, getting up all the water. I need a place to sleep tonight. So, dry vac, the bedroom floor, it's kind of drying now. Final kind of scrub. The office will be the next big thing because it's got water all over it. But powered up is huge. Huge. I don't know any details about the storm. Where, went, how big the winds were, anything like that. Cliff's been out and around. He'll probably know. But I'm zonked. I bet I maybe had an hour, 2 hours sleep last night. So, Hawaiian punch. I'm not shaving until I get this work done. But my office kind of frightens me. There won't be any appraisal work for a while, so I might have to get back into that insurance adjusting. So I got to get my office sorted out so I'm capable of working. So, Duke, he's tired too. Duke. Hey, Duker. Hey, Duke. You can't hear over the generator. Hey, Duke. Are you hungry? I'll feed you, Duke. Got back. Just what I wanted to do. Glad I got it, but there was maybe an inch of water in the air. This is where Duke and I slept last night. So I got to get the office in order. Oh yeah, there's water here. Get some light in. This was a madhouse last night too. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Okay, got the office fired up and dry vac, airing it out with fans. But, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Put the flagpole back up. We'll recover. This is Thursday morning, about 8:45. Following Cliff into town. He needs some diesel fuel in his truck, but this will give you an idea of the devastation along the roadways. There's Cliff in front of us. This isn't anything yet, but the power line's down here. You see all the leaves stripped off the trees. There's a power pole down, all down the way, couple power poles down. That fence has been up for 50 years. Got to cross these lines. Look at these big trees. Transformer down. Look at that big tree just uprooted. That thing is ancient. Water still flooding out of the hillsides 2 days later up through Cotton Valley. Now look at the erosion of the roadside here, headed out to sea. Road, that's engineering. That'll be a while. Let me get up here with Cliff. But I haven't shaved yet. I'm getting there. Duke in the back. But I imagine curfew's on, but people are out. But vegetation just stripped. Here's, all this gravel and stone washed out from up in the roadways. There's Coast Guard up in there, and that's laid bare. Boats over, turning over. Okay, here's the top of Coakley Bay, where this is where cell phone service starts to improve. You can get an occasional bar right in here. Now, last evening, this lined with cars, people making contact by phone. So we're headed now to Sinead Bay. There's a power pole just snapped off. There's more to come. Now, this is Southgate. Cheeseburger's just back behind me. A lot of one-way roads. Poles snapped off. This is just so reminiscent of Hugo. Just snapped. Just snapped. Okay. Thank you. Look at Duger in the back. Now, I have no clue about All for the Better House. Cliff came up with a wonderful, thoughtful idea last night. He shared with me about my needs for a house and so forth. It really is food for thought about buying a piece of land and building a house to fit my needs. And, or after this storm, there's going to be dozens and dozens of homes that are up on the market. People are headed out selling their houses. This will be a buyer's market is another possibility. So All for the Better might or might not happen. So now this is through all Buttsburg, and we're coming up to the Buccaneer. But we had heavy rain last night. I haven't seen the internet or any images of Maria where she's at now, but I'm certain we're still kind of getting into the backwash of Maria. Some of these old ancient trees just pruned. I guess it's nature's way of pruning, so we'll come back. It'll turn green again, but it'll just take a while to clear the road. Okay. And here's where I remember Hugo. People started having better manners on the road when it came to letting people through an intersection, or just showing better manners. That'll come back for a while, but that's always nice that people yield. And but then you got your other people. Okay, still in Buttsburg. This area got hit hard. Whew. Yeah, I'm anxious to see whatever became of Maria. Not really, but what a blessing it was last night. Generator going till about midnight. I slept in a bed, my good old bed. What a blessing that was. 24 hours later. So my buddy Duke wants to be up here with me. Get a little closer. Hey, Dukester. Now this is still portions of Buttsburg. Here's Tide Village gas station, but this is typical of damage. Utility poles. Now somebody was chainsawing this one and made this more passable. Some good citizen there last night was working on that one. Pearl B. Larson School appears. I don't know what the roof is like. Yeah, the old Greek restaurant roof totally gone, but that's an old pre-Hugo roof. You can tell And that's what helped us get by this time, was our reconstruction was far superior pre-Hugo to post-Hugo. We survived a lot better way through Maryland because the houses are stronger. So, Mother Nature. Now, I've not been any further east than this. Here's Seaside and Gallows Bay. Cliff and I were right down in there with good cell phone service and made phone call to Mother. So this is as far west, this is as far west as I've been so far. Got to go through parking lot, okay? But businesses, people are just now getting out. I don't know if we're violating curfew or not. Now here's a police up here. There's a lot of cars out and around. Kennegata Ballpark. Wow, the bypass is clear. Now, Christiansted Harbor, I have no clue about boats on anchor. Cliff is more in tune with that up at the yacht club. He was telling me some stories last night. People lost their boats. I don't see anything on anchor down there. Okay, I'm going to get stopped. That's cool. Let's see what Cliff says to him. Okay, we were instructed to turn around and go home, and that's okay. Curfew. So, Cliff, no diesel gas at the moment. Bicycle transportation. All right, no gas. So, no gas for the Cliff.
Not now, not now.
Well, not now, what? Film? So, Christiansted Harbor, St. Croix Marine docks are shot. There's a couple boats out there, but nothing going on in Christiansted Harbor. A moment of normalcy. Thursday, 5 o'clock. Cliff's got transformers going on. Big man's humming. Cliff and I spent a lot today cutting down trees in the yard. Rugs are dried. Here's Duke. There's Duke waiting to get in. The doors are swollen. Come on in, Duke. But cut the rubber tree down, took a lot of bush out. This is where my screen door got busted. I miss having a screen door. So kind of a day of normalcy. It's a wonderful thing. But curfew's still on, and nothing's really happening in town as far as businesses. So recovery's, WAPA's out there assessing via telephone and so forth and so on. They're assessing. They're kind of getting their inventory of what needs to be done. So day 2 recovery. All right. 406 on what day? 22nd. So it's Maria +3. Cliff's got his AC going. Feels normal. Ooh, I feel the air coming out. And he and I just had a life lesson in, I notice I shaved. Life lesson in getting gasoline. They allowed a curfew today from 12 to 4 for the entire island. 4 hours to get food and gas. Impossible. Cliff and it took us from 11 to 3:30 to got some generator gas. Cliff got some diesel fuel. So curfew days, tough to do. We got a lesson. Conserve gasoline. Say goodnight, Gracie.
Yep.
Okay. The truck graveyard, it turns out to be. I lost my transmission. I lost my reverse this morning. And this is, I think it's Saturday. The days are blending in. Saturday, the 23rd about 3:30. But boy, another blessing happened. I was able to get a car right away from Centerline. So I got a Jeep, and I just want to kind of videotape. There's that. It had a spare, but it was flat. This one's got air in it. Some scratches. The hood appears to the cover up here solid. Inside, this ought to give me good wheels for a while. In case, well, when I get work going, I'll need to be able to get around the island. The young guy at the Olympic, some rough edges here. The young guy at the Olympic, I was ready to take just a small one, anything. And he said, what about clearance? Getting over roads and driveways and trees and everything. And I said, oh boy, you're right. So this has a little more clearance, a little more per day, but I'll have fun. But another blessing. Woo.